Hello everyone, my name is Kane and welcome back to more, if it load, Bravely Default HD. It's not loaded yet, I know, but anyways, last time we completed the intro finally, and then we got into some fights that I clearly wasn't really prepared for. But you know what? They were still fun and I still managed to beat them somehow, so yeah. That being said, you might notice that my save file looks a little different. Yeah, I did a lot of farming. I could have taken... Oh, I also have a thing. I also want to check this first. But yeah, I did some farming off recording. That way we wouldn't have to do it all here. Also, I got a bunch of stuff now. Jeez, oh please. Let's go ahead and just quickly let me do this real quick. Let's do this. That. I did use a lot of my time to do a bunch of the Naren stuff. Regarding that, there is something I want to mention. Let me just do that. Now, regarding Naren, there was a single party chat that I missed out on. I don't remember what it was, but I apologize for that. But I will admit that there was one party chat I missed out on. I don't know what it was, but... Okay, well, hopefully it wasn't anything big. Let me just make sure I'm on yes experience, yes normal difficulty. I could have technically gotten more experience, but I decided like, level 20 is probably about as like the most experience that I want to get. Level 20. Like if I get any more, I'll probably be way too powerful. Anyways, let's start with the party chat, shall we? Delegating work in Naren. Is something the matter, Tiz? No, just... I was thinking about Naren, I mean. What's the most efficient way to rebuild, do you think? Most efficient? Right. Once we recruit people to help, how do I go about delegating work to them? I haven't got a head for numbers.
Ha! Me neither.
How about you, Ring a Bell? Not much, I'm afraid. I don't even know how many girlfriends I have right now. I've been beating my head against a wall thinking of who to date in what order.
Perhaps you're not hitting the wall hard enough. I'd be happy to help.
I suppose all we really need is simple division. There are 3 buildings which each take 3 days to build. If I have 3 people to a lot, assigning 1 person per building will take 3 days for all of them. Or I put all 3 on one and build in 1 day. That's still 3 days to build all 3.
Wait, so there's no difference? Then why bother worrying about it?
It isn't the same, though. In the latter case, you have to use the first building after 1 day. And the second after the second. It's a small difference, but a difference still. Assigning all 3 to each project earns the quickest gains, but it may be most efficient. Hey, you're right. Oh, more party chat. A gift from Naren. Some businesses in Naren say they'll send us gifts when built.
Ooh, presents? Yay!
Oh yes, gifts are strategically important.
So which businesses are they? What do we build?
The item shop, the combat item shop, and the compound shop.
I see. And when will we get these presents?
I expect they'll send them to us at regular intervals.
Can't wait. What do you think I will get?
I imagine it'll be merchandise at each respective store stocks. When giving a gift to a lady, a careful selection is key. My personal advice is to choose an article that she'll wear every day. That way, she'll be forced to think of you around the clock. Where'd everyone go? Thank you, Ring a Bell. Let me go up and heal. I noticed my MP's a bit low. The main thing that I was trying to farm up for when I was doing stuff was specifically job points for the freelancer job, because I want to get that JP up skill. I'm still going to need more time to do that, but I also think I'm going to need a better location to farm for JP. As of now, I can only fight enemies that give at most like 6 JP, and that's without getting like perfect like fights or like bonuses. With bonuses, I can get at most like 10 per fight, and that's if I'm lucky, which isn't a lot. So, yeah. As for jobs and stuff, I currently just have everyone as they were when we ended last time. Though, what are their... Now I think about it, what are your abilities? Miscellany, Commerce. I actually am good with Commerce there. White Magic, and Black Magic. Yeah, I want to make sure I always have Miscellany so I can always have Examine. I feel like Commerce could be helpful on Anya's because the thing about Commerce is it gets Pharmacy. Purchase a recovery item and use it on one target. Even though it uses money, it could be handy in a pinch. You also get Salesman. Makes an enemy buy a recovery item from you. I also think White Knight's also pretty good. It makes it so that other people can take the hit for her if she's low on health, I think. Right? Yeah. Could be handy. And of course, everyone has better defense. So yeah, I just thought I'd mention all that. Again, after seeing how much trouble we had with the fights, with 2 boss fights yesterday, or wherever, yeah, yesterday in terms of when this episode's being uploaded, I figured it would be nice to have some better strength. I should go ahead and delegate these people real quick. You go there. You go there. You go there. But now, I think we're ready to head back onto story because we can't really do anything else regarding subplot because the only thing that we could that's still intriguing in that subplot stuff is the bodyguard Kint. He was present in both the fights with Jackal and Profiteur, but he escaped in both battles. And we got a note from Profiteur about some sort of secret base area, but we don't have any idea where that is. So let's just head over, I guess. It's a story, I mean. So this is where the wind crystal should be? Whoa. Temple of Wind.
Do you feel that?
Hmm?
Monsters. Monsters roaming here, and quite a few.
Ain't this supposed to be a sacred place?
Inside the temple? How? What happened to this place, Agnes?
The crystal of wind was swallowed up in darkness.
The question is how? Like, what we saw that in the intro of the game. Like, why? What's going on with the crystals? What kind of force is taking over them?
Darkness.
Yes, at the chasm in Kaldisla. It opened at the same time the crystal lost its light, and the dark that consumed it continues to breed more darkness still. I expect that font of shadows is to blame for drawing these creatures here.
Not good.
Yet we've no choice. Keep vigilant as we proceed. A moment's distraction could prove fatal.
Well, let's move. Party chats. Vestal and Acolytes. What was daily life here like for you, Agnes?
Life in the temple. The acolytes and I offered our prayers to the crystal every day without fail.
Oof, no days off.
The sole purpose for the Vestal and acolytes' existence is to see those prayers go unbroken.
I see.
Each day we would awaken with the sun and perform morning prayers.
I couldn't drag myself out of bed that early.
And that's just about bedtime for me.
Sure, because you're out philandering all night.
So if you wake up at dawn, when do you go to sleep?
Our day ended with the sun setting.
That all sounds very disciplined. Harsh, even.
Perhaps, but I cherished it. Even now I long to return to that daily life.
Got 2 chests in here. Wind Charm. What's that do? Wind Charm. Suppresses wind. Protects the wearer by reducing wind damage by half. Considering we're in a Temple of Wind, I feel like there's a chance we might want that. The question is... Considering you're the damage taker at the moment, I guess, or... Yeah, we'll give it to you. Hopefully level 20 is a good enough level at this point. It says, well, actually, I know it's good enough level, because look at the level recommendation, level 14. Again, I know I probably over-leveled, but at the same time, I'm not going for, like... what the heck? I'm not going for, like, a playthrough where I'm, like, being ultra fair. I'm just going for a playthrough where I have fun. And if being fun means I over level at times, then, well, that's just what it means. Gargoyles. Those are some funky looking gargoyles. I've never seen gargoyles being interpreted as like machine looking. Because those kind of look more machine like, honestly. Arrow. Weak to wind. Kind of funny considering you're in a wind temple. Protect. Got anything on you? But yeah, I want to be able to especially get more JP farm. Because 6 JP is not really a whole lot to be able to get. Inspect.
What's all this on the floor?
The Crystallist scriptures.
Oh, what sort of things do they say?
Dauntless Seeker, offer your prayers unto the crystals. So too shall the Vestal, in accordance with the teachings. Their resplendent light shall cleave a path through darkest night, and banish fear from every shadow. The scriptures have been passed down through more than 2 millennia, since the founding of the Orthodoxy. The excerpt I gave is among their most important passages.
I've heard it. From one of the old shepherds, when I was young.
It's that famous then? I've never read them, nor heard them quoted.
It looks as if someone tried to carry them away from here.
Why?
The Acolytes. They were women of exceptional faith. I expect they came here desperate to protect these writings.
This stain upon the floor. I'm afraid it's blood.
Probably killed trying to escape with it. Let's go down this way. Fight. What in the world? Apologize. Golem. That's a funky looking golem. $900 HP, weak to water, inorganic. Wind. Ow. Okay, just want to make sure. Examine you. Wouldn't have thought about wind, but or sorry, of ice being the weakness, but we can probably just take you out like that. Easy peasy. Again, I mostly overleveled because I was scared of having another incident of like those previous 2 fights. I was like, you know what? I don't want to risk having that happen again. It'll probably happen again in the future anyways, but oh my goodness, that's a lot of people. You got anything to steal? What are you guys? Fire. Not exactly what I would have expected, but Fulmin Shard. And that healed those two. What's a Fulmin Shard do? Couldn't steal anything. There goes one. White Wind. That's heal. Treat my injuries. I actually get to select, like, what items I buy. Why does reviving from KO only cost 100 PG? That's kind of absurd to me. It just choose to make you buy stuff. What does a Fulminant Shard do? Material imbued with the power of lightning. Material that raises physical attack. Treat. White Wind. Got anything to yoink? Potions. Well, they can't really out-heal us now. Very nice. 12 JP. That's at least a good number to have for later. Potentially. High potion? Because I saw another chest down here, right? Yep. First strike. Ow. Water and wind. You got anything, big boy? Desert Rose. Might as well keep yoinking if I can. I do have an item called, like, a Thief's Glove, which I got when going back through the Thieves' Den area and, like, grabbing all the chests that I missed. Of which, speaking of that, I noticed that when I was going through that, there was a chest I couldn't open, another blue chest. I always have to know what the deal with blue chests are, but I can't really open them yet. I don't know if there's a specific ability or an item that I need to get in the future that'll allow me to open them, but the point is, I can't open them yet. What's a Desert Rose do? Can I see it? No, it's not there. Well, I'll take another one while I'm at it. Why not? Not the right enemy. Rose. Freeze. Ow. That'll do. Nothing that way. Just checking. Stairs. Ugh. +1 BP. You know what, why don't we just spam attack? There we go. That was easy. I have it set to where I can gain JP and stuff, right? I'm gonna be very embarrassed if I don't. I can gain job points, I can gain PG, and I can gain experience. I'm on normal difficulty. Okay, good. I just want to make sure. There's something else. Oh yeah, I want to check what the Desert Rose is. What's a Desert Rose? Desert Rose. You with the power of Earth. Can be used in compounding. No idea what compounding is. Another room to inspect.
This is terrible.
It's all destroyed.
It's like a storm swept through in the middle of supper. What are these scraps of cloth? Huh? Oh, I'm so sorry.
They belong to the acolytes who lived here. They were tasked with looking after me. I owe them all so much.
Where have they gone?
Yeah, let's not answer that. Up we go. 3 chests on this floor. What the heck? I see an enemy there. Ugh. Maybe this will work. If it doesn't, I am going to be in a lot of hurt. No, it worked. We're fine. Damage dispersion ability. Sounds like it could be handy, but I will look at that later. Ether. Ah. I feel like I can just attack here and I could probably be fine. Otherwise, we're going to be dealing taking a lot of damage. I might have made a mistake. Nope, we're good. I was a bit worried there, but we're good. Weird empty room. Thankfully, Diz has just very high attack. I'll go ahead and heal up a little bit. Doesn't hurt. Let's try this. That'll do. Those are the stairs, but what is that thing right there? Mithrod. Let me make sure. My Mithrod. No special effects. Ogre Rod increases wielder's lightning attacks by 10 to do 10% more damage. Says there's one more chest in here, but I don't know if it's that enemy there. Do that. Let's see how this goes. That went perfectly. Dia gets a level. I know there was a save point guy down here, Savvy. I want to save first before hitting that owl thing.
Just awful. It's in complete chaos.
Yeah.
Yet swallowed up in silence. And in that stillness, grief. This place is steeped in sadness.
The women here made themselves a human shield, that I might get away.
And now, all of them gone. It's Narende all over again.
Indeed.
I haven't the leisure to send them on, or to mourn them. I'm not allowed even the luxury of grief. They sacrificed themselves that I might protect the crystal. I'll not betray them, I swear it, no matter what happens.
Surely you can allow yourself to grieve.
I pray for them, that they may know peace. But for now, I must press onward. The crystal altar is just beyond. Follow me.
Not really sure if there's anything we can do for the crystal, but we can at least check. Oh! An easy way back and forth. Excuse you. I got into an encounter because of that. Just keep attacking. Hello. Here's a friend. Any new interesting equipment from all the stuff I've been doing? Brave attack, first strike, freezes aggro level. Still get that. Blessed shield. That's a lot of defense. A shield of glory with the cure ability. Ooh. That blessed shield looks mighty fine right there, I gotta say. But I'll hold off. Fire, physical defense, and attack. Attack items, it looks like. So there are attacking items that are used for attacking. What's Balsam? Cures Dread. Doesn't Dread, if memory serves from when I played, I think Dread was also an effect in Bravely Default 2, and if I were to apply my Octopath knowledge, because I think it's made by the same guys, does Dread make it so that you don't get BP? I think that's what it does. Well, first let's just do that. I'm also going to set the encounter rate lower for a second, and we're going to go up and check out that wolf thing. Or, wolf? That was an owl, dumbass. Mithril dagger. I know what animals are, I swear. I don't know why I said wolf. I know it was an owl. Anyways, what is this thing? I'm out of here. Alright, what are you? Oh, you like qualifications. You started me for nothing. Go on then, shoot. The qualifications for what? There's still a chest up here. I'll check on my own time. I don't want to waste too much time looking around for chests. I'm gonna properly rest in a tent. Go ahead and rip me off, Savvy. I feel like, hang on, the way I've noticed something. The line of dialogue that he said, that the save guy says here, it only gets worse from here on in. I think whenever he says that, I think he means that a boss fight's about to happen. Because I've noticed he says that a lot before boss fights, I think. So let's see what's inside. Well, the wind crystal looks pretty dead to me, I'm going to be honest with you.
It's enormous.
Even hearing the stories, I'd never expect it.
Definitely bigger than the crystals in Bravely Default 2.
No! Its light is dimmer still than when I left.
There's light coming off it.
I've watched over the crystal all my life, but this... I've never seen this.
We need to release it from the darkness. Anyas, you know what to do, don't you?
The Mother Vestal, my predecessor, showed me as a child. A right to cleanse the crystal of any evil to befall it.
Is that
And
dangerous?
to sharpen my focus to a single point and align my breathing to the thrum of the crystal's natural rhythm. Every Vestal to come before me has poured her prayers into the crystal. The time has come to draw upon that store of will and awaken it.
You do your office proud. Now for the final step.
The Vestal garb.
Right. Without that to serve as a conduit, you won't be able to set the crystal to resonating.
The Mother Vestals was stored in the reliquary.
Lead the way. Once we have that, we can begin the rite of awakening.
Alright. So we're looking for an outfit? It's in here.
That's the garb you need?
Yes, this is it. But the dark has beaten us here.
What do you mean? Oh!
Oh, look at it. It's in tatters. And it must have been such a beautiful piece.
Will it not work right now?
It may not serve its function in this state, yet no other set remains to us.
Can anybody here sew?
What now, then? We can't perform the rite without it.
Why not give it a try as is? Even without its sacred power, the frock is deliciously holy.
Stop talking, Ring-a-Bell.
Though, to be fair, he has a point. Is there anything stopping us from doing it as is?
If this garb is destroyed, can we make a new one?
A set of holy vestments used in some miraculous ritual? Sure, Tiz. Let me ask my tailor.
Alright, listen here.
No, he's right. That's it. We must speak with the old sage of the Yuliana Woods.
Juliana Woods.
He has seen to the creation of the Vestal's garbs and other ceremonial tools for generations. There's no finer craftsman. I met him only once, as a small child together with the Mother Vestal.
That wouldn't happen to be the forest that's in, like, the top right area of the desert, because when I was getting experience, I actually noticed there was a forest in the top right area that I tried going to, and there was something very wrong with it, and that might not be an option.
More than a decade has passed. I cannot say whether he is still there, or even alive, but
But if he can make us a new set of vestments, why are we still standing around talking?
Maybe he even has a predecessor, or like a descendant or
I've
something?
never heard of these woods. Where are they? How will we get there?
Don't say they're in the top right area.
I recall the forest being uncommonly dense. Also, there was a lake.
If it's large enough to float a ship, I'll land us there. Now, what of the ladies of Yuliana?
Ring a
Are there
bell.
many ladies?
Ignore him. Can we be certain this lake hasn't rotted through like the oceans? That's not how I fancy ending my life.
Yeah.
Well, what does Ring-a-Bell's journal have to say on the matter?
Oh, yeah.
Let's have a look. Ah, here we are. Yuliana, yes. The hidden heart of an ancient wood, northeast of Ansheim.
Uh-oh. That is where I'm thinking of. When I was exploring, I noticed that there was a bit of forest, like in the top right area of the desert. However, it was covered in some kind of strange darkness, and when I tried to go in, the characters play like a 2-line cutscene that said it was way too dark to go through it. So we might have a problem.
Given the book's owner, I half expected some note about the lack of women there.
Women or no, that's our next destination.
Indeed, but since we're going, let's hope for ladies.
Ring a bell. Well, we've at least got a destination in mind. Surprisingly, no boss fight either. Tell you what, I'll keep the encounter rate at 50 until we get to a new area. How about that? That way we're not bombarded and wasting most time on encounters in areas that we've already passed through. Oh, wait, can I... Wait, maybe I'm fine. Up! I can just use auto attack here, I think. Well, I was on easy mode when I was doing this auto killing. Doesn't seem like it matters. These guys are still pretty weak now. Eye drops. Yeah, this area I noticed. Ah, here we go. We're safe. Alright, I'll set the encounter rate back to normal in an area like this. I'd say this is different enough. Anyways, hello? Ooh, this is a cool area. Juliana Woods and Needleworks. Hello?
This feels familiar. It's been ages, but this is it. We were here. The Mother Vestal, I, and Olivia.
Olivia?
Was that strange, distant groaning here then, too? Or am I the only one who's thoroughly unsettled right now?
You're not alone. The lack of women here is positively chilling.
Ring a bell.
Though it seems someone lives here.
Hello? Is anyone there?
Hello? Oh, look at
I
him!
thought I heard something. This place draws few visitors, I
He's so
fear,
small.
and me fewer still. So, to whom do I owe this pleasure?
Hello!
I am Agnes Oblige, sir. Vestal of Wind.
Little Agnes, is it? Oh, you have grown, child. You were scarce more than a little sprout when your predecessor brought you here. Now look at you. A fine woman you've become. Fine and plump and
Old man.
pleasantly jiggly.
Old man. You're sounding like Ring a Bell.
Ugh, lovely. It's a geriatric ring-a-bell.
Then you are indeed the sage I seek. I fear I do not remember your name, sir.
Oh, we are a lot alike in that, my dear. Not many people around these parts to call me by it. Whatever it was.
How do you forget your own name?
Sage will do just fine by me. It is what the last Vestal called me. At her heels, you. Thage, Thage, you'd call. A more charming little echo I've never heard.
Sage Juliana.
I am glad to have found you.
Feels rather good to hear a pretty young thing like you was looking for me. Seems I've not quite lost my charm.
Sage.
Now, you called yourself Vestal. I take it that means the last Vestal is...
Yes, but we got a bigger problem.
Yes, sir. Her tenure as Vestal ended 5 years ago. Her life, a year later.
Oh.
I see. A sad loss for all of us.
Admittedly, I'm kind of surprised to hear that she didn't die as a Vestal. I figured that when they're made as Vestal, they have to live as it until they die. But no, it sounds like they get at least some time off.
She was fair but firm. Very firm. She had taut curves fit
Sage.
to drive a man mad.
We shall be needing an in-depth account, good sage.
Ring a bell.
Also, a briefing on any wild women of the woods.
I'm gonna put tape over both your mouths and just get you to work.
Stop talking. Just stop.
Thank you, Adia.
You've quite the following, my dear. I had thought the Vestals forswore all contact with the outside world.
So about that, we've got a problem.
They are assisting me in my task.
Oh, assistance, eh? I see. Oh, and such colorful characters they are.
Yeah.
I've kept you out here long enough. Come inside.
I like his staff.
I see. Well, that's quite the story. You've been brave to come this far, Agnes.
I'd not have managed on my own. I owe Tis a great debt.
What is Ring a Bell doing on the left?
Well, perhaps it is we've come to the harrowing.
The harrowing?
The swelling dark is a harbinger, lad, as is
Oh.
the fall of the temples, the dulling crystals, the great chasm.
It is the Vestal's calling to see that darkness purged. I must awaken the 4 crystals.
Awaken them?
Oh, hey, Ring a Bell.
Absolutely astonishing!
Ring a Bell.
Huh? What?
I took the liberty of stealing a peek at the ladies' fashions you've assembled in the
I'm
next
going to
room,
lock you
sir.
outside the house, damn it.
Each is a beauty fit to outshine the next. Their allure had me spellbound. Spellbound, I tell you.
Ring a Bell. Later. First, let's fix the world. Then you can have all the fun you want.
I'm impressed a man of your
Oh, for God's sake.
years can properly appreciate.
Now look what you've done.
I
We're
would
never gonna get
gladly
this
talk the night
damn
away
garb.
with a man of your genius.
Gosh dang it.
They're a
Idea.
matched pair.
Idea, smack some sense into both of them, please.
Ring a bell, please. We're in the middle of an important discussion.
I'm about to say, you can do this later, but first, can we at least get the garb, and then you can stay here for a couple hours?
As am I, my friend. This is art, romance. You'll come to understand in a few years.
Ring a bell.
And as I recall, we didn't come here to talk. We came to procure Vestal garb as quickly as possible.
Yeah, that's what we were trying to ask.
While you were chatting, I searched. My efforts bore unexpected fruit, that's all.
Bruh.
So, you've come to me because of your need for new vestments, have you?
I have. The garb housed in the temple was lost to the darkness. We found it in scraps, sir.
Those garbs are woven from rainbow thread. No
Rainbow?
substitute will suffice.
And is this thread something you keep on hand?
I fear not, my dear.
Damn.
The Vestal to wear the garb must procure the thread herself. It is tradition.
Where can we get our hands on some?
The last Vestal of Wind did so, as did her predecessor and countless Vestals before.
Actually, Anya's, you should probably remember then, right?
Even had I the thread used to craft the last Vestal's garb, I could not fashion it into aught of use to you.
I understand. Tell me where I must go.
Of course, my child. But come, the day is nearly spent. Stay the night. Oh, yes, if you girls would like, I would be happily obliged to
gonna
make
throw this
space
old
in
man out a
my
window.
own bed for you.
Unacceptable.
I'm gonna throw you out a window.
Likewise.
Then let the two of us pass the night in ardent conversation.
Oh, for God's sakes. You know what? Have fun. If it'll get you two to shut up, at least away from all of us, then take it. Gosh dang it, Ring a Bell. And damn you too, old man. Anyways,
Good morning. Slept well, I trust. Idea, was it? How about making a nip of breakfast now for an old man, eh?
you're an awful host.
What? Why should I cook for you?
You should be the one doing the cooking. You're the host.
Because a young beauty's home-cooked meal is far more appetizing than anything I might make myself, of course.
Can you just admit that you can't cook?
Given her upbringing, I've grave doubts the Vestal could boil water.
Damn.
Let alone cook. That leaves you.
Damn.
Food can wait, Sage. Now the location of the rainbow thread, if you please.
And yes, jealous are you? Oh, that's adorable.
Old man, the window is looking awfully tempting to throw through.
The location of the rainbow thread, if you please.
You're no fun at all. Very well, then. I prepared a light meal while
So you were
were
lying
sleeping.
before!
Eat before you go. You'll find the rainbow thread very deep in a cave that is far west of here. I shall mark it upon your map.
Damn it, old man. Such sweet sorrow.
How about a nip of breakfast for an old man? He cooks just fine.
Quite. It was nothing especially fancy or out of the ordinary, but it went down fine. Thought it was actually really good, actually.
Likewise, I wonder why he would want to have wanted you to cook for him, Edea.
All alone out here in the woods. Maybe he missed the taste of the big city.
Aw, when you put it that way, I feel bad for saying no.
What sort of food do you like to cook, Edea?
I haven't cooked enough to have a specialty or anything, but if I had to pick something, I'd make a mean jam and butter omelet.
Beg your pardon?
Or with chestnut and sweet potato toast.
Uh...
Or have you ever tried marshmallow and condensed milk risotto?
No, but it sounds sweet. Painfully so.
Yep, Mother and Father were left speechless by its amazing delicious.
Yeah, I bet that's how they. Yeah, I bet they were left speechless because of that. Sure.
I'd be happy to whip some up for you next time.
Right. Next time. Tiz just Ringbell just grabs Tiz by the collar. Tiz, listen to me. We can never let her cook. Please. I don't want food poisoning. Please. I beg you. And choose to sleep. Peace ring. Alright, I hate to do this, but can you give me a second? I'm sorry. Alright, you might be wondering why I was saying I'm sorry for that. Also, there's a safe guy. You might be wondering why I was saying I'm sorry, and the reason is because, I had to pause my recording to do something, and I have had, in the past, had, issues with audio desyncing because of doing that. So, if it ends up desyncing because of that, I apologize. Anyways, quick equip with Optimum, wheeled weapon two-handed. Hello. Needs a... What? 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 Why? Why can I speak to you? Why do you have voice? Do I want to know why you have voice? I don't know if I do, honestly. I'm sorry, I'm just very confused by the sudden existence of a voiced fox. Okay. I'll hold off on buying stuff. I think I'm decent, okay, but... Trader? Magic shop? I learned all that. Why can you talk? Does that mean the pig over here can also talk? I can't reach them, I don't think. Antarctic wind. How goes? I'm gonna buy stuff anyways. I feel like I'm gonna buy from over here anyways. I mean, look at this outfit. I'm gonna do that. The reason I didn't equip it is because I am going to equip it, but I'm gonna do it through here so I can get the item from the tutorial quest. Equip. I didn't expect you to just... What? Okay. Fair enough. Okie dokie. Summon your friends. Just want to check how things are going in there. Yeah, I can't reach the pig. Travel in comfort with heal all. Oh, I already know how to use heal all. Alright, so now we need to go over here. What is my encounter rate? Okay, I just want to make sure. Alright, so we're looking for rainbow thread? Vestment Cave.
Ugh. What a dank, wretched place. Who knows what's lurking inside? Are we certain we'll find this thread in here?
I wouldn't put it past that sage to be pulling our leg. A slippery old fox, that one.
Yeah, it takes one to know one.
Said the slippery young fox.
Yeah, I was about to say.
The sage has aided Vestals for generations. Let us trust in him for now.
Then we've no reason to stand around debating. Let's press on.
Let's move it. Do. Fighting? There we go. That is auto. Not enough HP. What were you going to do? Do I want to know? Probably not. Can't go that way. I keep seeing the glowing icon, and I think there's something new, but it's more than likely just the book. Actually, regarding that, no new enigmatic writings. Blood bats. Examine the blood. .600 HP, weak to wind and light. Aerial family. Really weak to bow. Very nice. Just high potion. La-di-da. Actually, just do my auto menu thing. Having a bow is very handy here. Anything this way? I do want to examine enemies here. Great Moth and Zombie Wolf. I'm gonna regret this decision, but I'm still gonna do it. Aerial and Bug. Fire and Light. So enemies can be from multiple families too. Yeah, I made a mistake. Oh dear. Oh wait, I'm fine. What level is this area? I didn't check. Protect ally supportability. 15 to 17. We're still good. My farming has borne fruit. What's over here? Chest. Can I read it before I get into a fight? Nope. I can just do this. Weak. A Phoenix down. Handy. I will always accept that. Ow. We're still okay. Three chests down here. Down. Oop. Enemy gets first strike. You know, I'm actually really glad the game gave me the bow as my optimal equipment for Tiz now, because evidently that was a smart move. Is this? I don't know why I thought I could go down there. Another blue chest. I've noticed plenty of these, but still no way of opening them. Ah, crap, that's a new enemy. Fear. Oh, that's dread. Ah! Inorganic. Uh-oh. I know if I've made a foolish mistake. I'm still going to continue to make foolish mistakes. Surprisingly, I'm okay. Though I definitely need to do this. Hello, Airy. Oh, pain! I see that chest up there. Weak to light. I don't have light, but I do have arrow. I don't know if this will work, but we can try it. That is good damage. Yeah, it'll work. I'll take it. Give me that. Remedy. Now I'm gonna have to get into an extra fight because I didn't choose to explore all the way down here. Strike! All good. Well, there's where I'm supposed to go, so you know what that means. Bip. No. Oh, I can easily. Give me this. Easy peas. What? That's not what I expected. Oh dear. That's a lot of crit damage. Holy crap. Five chests down here. Jeez, Pete. Oh, well, I took the correct path in terms of getting items, at least. You know what? Screw it. I'll take that risk. I shouldn't have taken the risk, I feel. Pain. That killed. Does Dread carry over? It doesn't look like it does. Do. Whoop. Kill you. Burn. Speed plus 20%. Not bad. We move forward. Oh dear. Well, it mostly worked. Level up for Tiz. Let's go this way. Ah. Thankfully, it's not too strong. Level up for those two. Echo Herbs. Let me do something real quick. Let me set this to save commands. There we go. Later. You go all the way around for this chest. Ether. Still 2 chests down here. That's a lot of folks. White magic level 3. Sounds handy. It's a monster house. I'm gonna need to eventually give an ether. If I don't find the, find a way of healing soon. Same strat. Oh, come on! You know you want to give it to me. Just keep swinging. gain some level, finally. There's a treasure. Teleport stone. We should hopefully be getting closer to the end of this dungeon at this point. I didn't switch. This could cause a host of issues. This is causing a host of issues. Okay. Silence immunity. Oh, that's handy. Ugh. I saw poison. Oh, wait, don't heal. Oh, my savior. It only gets worse from here on in. Boss time? That's what you're making it sound like, buddy. Patch up my wounds. And we'll get a move on, buddy. Buddy boy. There is an update here. Received a gift. Alright.
Ah! Look there! Is that the rainbow thread?
Oh, it's lovely! I'm shocked we actually found it here. Now, let's collect it and be quit of this place.
Oh, wait, we're not alone.
That's a big sound. Incoming! That's a dragon! Yeah, that's just a straight-up dragon. $7,500 health, weak to water damage. Slow down. Well, let's see if we can't yoink anything from you first. Let me get a feel for how much Blizzard does. Ironclad. Dragon Fang. Blizzard. 400, almost 500 damage. Oh, it's strong though! I'll be taking some of that. Wait, it can't do anything right now. Spam it. I summon Friendbot to do additional damage. Ooh, yummy. Sure. I summon Friend. Ring a bell.
It's over!
Maximum draw! Ah! What the? Guard? Bully. I'm gonna need some of that. How much does Blizzard do for you? Yummy. Almost 200 damage. Bow down. Yikes! Give Ring and Bill some healing. Piercing bolt. Heal up.
Get lost!
Piercing bolt! Huh? Holy! That had it. Heal up. We're doing good. Let's end it. Later. Whew. Shield strike. Might have been surprised, but not one to take us out.
Well, that was a surprise.
Hey, we got through it.
No one said anything about a monster. Did the old man know about this? If he knew and didn't tell us, he's awful. That would be lying.
Thank you for the obvious, Ari.
How could he put the Vestal in danger? Without her, who would perform the rites?
Be calm, Mary. Perhaps this was a trial of sorts. A test of my resolve and skill as Vestal. Regardless, we found what we came for. Let's return with the thread.
Let's move. A blink. Abalink. Are you abalinking? No. Although, I am not walking through this dungeon again, I'm going to be honest with you. I use Teleport Stone to scatter. I'm free! Yeah, I'm here. Alright, back to old man. I got the rainbow thread. There are enemies here? Bye-bye! I have the auto menu thing. I can... Alright, Sage. We've got the garment and thread stuff.
Ah, back in one piece, are you? Very impressive.
Then you did know. A word of warning might have helped you, old lech.
It's been so long since I set about crafting Vestal garb. I'd completely forgotten. I believe you were in a hurry. I'll begin straight away. All the haste in the world won't see it done before tomorrow. Make yourselves at home till then, hmm?
Alright. Diz?
Agnes?
Where's Anya's? Oh, she's over here. Hello. Hmm?
What's the matter? Trouble sleeping?
Sir, do you remember this pendant?
Oh yeah, the summoning one.
I've treasured it like a good luck charm since I was a child. Ever since the day you gave it to me.
Oh, this is from him.
That brings me back. I remember it well, child. I'm pleased you've held on to it all this while.
It gives me strength. In dark times I would pray to it, talk to it, and the stone would lend me courage.
Keep it close and keep it safe. Someday it may serve you better still.
And the other girl? The one who was with me when last I was here. Do you remember her?
Oh, little Olivia.
Wasn't there a character? I'm pretty sure there's a character in Bravely Default 2, one of the main characters, in fact, that has a name similar, but I think it's Ophelia.
Yes. She serves now as the Vestal of Water.
I'm too curious. I'm sorry. I know it might technically be. I need to know. I'm just gonna look up Bravely Default 2 main characters. That's all I'm gonna do. Bravely Default 2 main characters. Am I wrong? Maybe I was wrong. No, the character. No, that character. Okay, I might be mixing up with Octopath then. I might be an idiot. Yeah, I'm an idiot. Whoops. Sorry.
Sir,
Ignore me.
have you heard anything of her? Is she safe?
I was mixing it up with the character from Octopath Traveler.
The oceans of the world began to fester upon the very same day that the darkness took the wind crystal.
So whatever. So something bad probably happens to the wind crystal. I mean, obviously something bad happened to all the crystals, but the water crystal seems to have had the problems. Its problems started at the same time as the wind crystals.
It's the crystal of water that sustains the seas. I fear
Something might have happened to her.
I fear the same fate has struck the Temple of Water. Or worse. I need to know if Olivia is safe, but I haven't the means or the time to seek her out.
I'm afraid I know no more than you. All I can say is that she's not come to this place.
Where is the temple of the water crystal? Maybe we can go there after dealing with the wind crystal.
I see.
Tell me, child, would you care to share what else is on your mind?
I mean, I bet we're going to have to go to all the crystals anyways to help fix them up, so... And the next one that would seem the most obvious to repair would be the water crystal, considering it would help fix transportation and all that.
I'm uncertain. Until a few days ago, I lived a hermit's existence, sequestered in the temple, surrounded by acolytes.
And again, another thing is we don't really know... The other thing is, what about the earth and fire crystals? We don't exactly know if those are causing their own disasters yet, either. It's very likely that they are causing disasters, but it might not be disasters that are evident in where we are right now. I suspect that the fire crystal probably has something to do with the lava area that we saw when we were flying around. I wouldn't be surprised if it's causing volcanoes to erupt rapidly or something. But as for the earth crystal, I got no idea. My mind wants to say that maybe it has some part to play. Maybe the earth crystal's corruption has plays some part in what happened to Narend about being turned into a giant crater. But I don't think that's because of the earth crystal. I think that's because of something different. Something that caused the crystals to all get corrupted, but not the effect of a corrupted crystal. I'm saying that whatever corrupted the crystals is the same thing that made the chasm, not that the crystal of earth, not that a corrupted crystal caused the effect on Narend. Does that make sense? I hope it does, because if it doesn't, I'm sorry. But no idea if the earth crystal's causing any notable problems for us right now.
I knew nothing of the world outside. Know nothing of it still.
Well, we only really know of the problems caused by the corruption of the water and wind crystals. The wind crystal's corruption makes it so the wind is still, causing major problems for places that need that wind. And while the water crystals is rotting the ocean, which anything that seems to go in the ocean is dead. That even includes ships and stuff.
How can I be sure in the face of that ignorance? How can I know that the path I walk is the right one?
Recent years have seen the people's hearts and minds turn from the crystal orthodoxy. Its practices are all but forgotten. Yet even still, they regard the crystals and the vestals who tend them with an innate reverence. Carry out your duty and keep faith, my child. Therein lies the path the Vestals show to all humanity.
But I'm still so weak. Compared to the Mother Vestal, I lack in everything. I could not stop the dark from swallowing up the crystal. I cost those women their lives. And all the world's people, kings and commoners alike, their eyes bore into me, whether in expectation or disappointment. The weight is crushing. My shoulders are not broad enough to bear the weight of it. The hopes and fears of an army of strangers I've never so much as seen before.
Anyas.
They frighten me. I am unfit to show them the way forward. I barely trust my legs to carry myself alone.
But they have. Despite the blame and fear, you fought this far for the world and its people. Your fight is a noble one, just and right, and beyond any reproach. But now the time has come to set others upon that path, guide them to follow in your steps. Just as the Vestals have ever drawn upon the crystal's light to illuminate the way forward for all mankind, so must you. Words are powerful things, my child. The Vestal's words doubly so. They are a force capable of driving man to action, of sustaining him in times of need. You've walked your path for humanity's sake. Your love of this world has been your fuel. Now let your words be theirs. Share your path with them. They'll decide for themselves whether to follow or not. The world will choose as it may. But if you open your heart and point the way, you'll ignite a spark of hope within the hearts of countless men and women.
Hope? You sound like Tis.
No.
Oh, already begun lighting those sparks, have you? You'll reach them, child. Speak, and your words will find a home.
Then I had best choose them wisely.
Hi. I'm out of here. Well, seems like we're gonna have the vestments then. So we can probably fix up the wind crystal, hopefully. Yippee!
Oh, you look marvelous!
It's your intro outfit.
I knew it. You're every bit the wonder I imagined.
Ring a bell, the window is looking awfully tempting right now.
It really suits you, Agnes.
Whether it suits me or not is of little importance. These vestments are a tool, and their purpose strictly ritual. But thank you.
Phew. A night's work feels like 7 at my age.
I thank you for your sacrifice, Sage. Your efforts will see the winds return.
Alright, I feel like we're about to leave this old man soon, but I have to say this while he's still on screen. I really love that his hair is just like a spool of yarn, or whatever, a thread, spool of thread.
Oh? If you really cared to thank me, you'd plant a kiss on my cheek.
Alright, old man, get ready to swim because I'm throwing you out the window.
Oh, you're shameless!
Is that another tradition surrounding the creation of the
Don't
Vestal
fall
god?
for it.
No! It's the sad fantasy of a lecherous little toad!
What? Unacceptable!
Unacceptable.
I do love a girl with a firm touch.
Old man.
Come back anytime you've
Don't-
need of me.
you're pushing your
I'll
luck,
do all
pal.
I'm able.
But thanks for the help.
Thank you, Sage.
Now, back to the temple.
Let's go fix up that crystal. Party chat. Ring a bell's reconnaissance. Just a moment, Tiz. Huh? What is it?
Something wrong?
Nothing at all. This is a matter between men, my dear.
Uh-huh.
Now, where was I? Ah, Tiz. Last night I noticed you I chanced to awaken and notice you and Anya's were absent from your beds. What's more, you took your time coming back. Anything you care to confess, old chap? Just what trouble does a stick in the mud like you get up to? What? That's none of your business. Oh, come on, out with it. All of it. Every last sort of juice is scandalous. Eat morsel. Out. I woke up and saw she wasn't in her bed. Yes, and then what? I got out of bed to look for her. Right. Simple enough. Go on, get to the good part. I heard a sewing machine running, so I went to the sage's workspace and found them talking. What? Talking about a term for the boring. He listened to what was on her mind and offered her some advice. I promised myself I'd do a better job of helping her too. Yes, alright. So is that it then? That's it. What did you expect? We were only gone maybe 15 minutes. And besides, why were you up? Me? You know. Anyway, I nodded off after a few minutes of watching Adia sleep. Yeah.
Alright, enough whispering. Just what is it, you two?
He was watching you sleep. Nothing at all, as I said. It is. Adia, kill him. Adia, kill this man. I got healed, right? I'll make sure to wait. Yeah, I want to make sure to save. Alright, to the temple. I have to land. Forgot. Do and a battle. Battle. There we go. Whack it. Alright, there's probably going to be a boss fight when we get back to the crystal. As to what's going to be the boss fight, I don't know, but I'm expecting it. Maybe it's going to be whatever's corrupting the crystal is going to take some shape in order to stop us. I feel like the darkness is not going to just let itself get banished that easily. It's probably going to try and form something to stop us, is what I would imagine. Alright, let's get to it.
The air's grown even more stagnant. It feels almost malicious.
I might be sick.
Wait, something's here.
I thought so.
No! A monster's taken hold of the crystal!
Orthros!
Orthros?
The beast from the scriptures? Bringer of doom.
Oh
Now
boy.
what?
It stands between us and the crystal's awakening.
Well, that just leaves one option then.
Then I don't suppose we've much choice.
Bring it. The Bringer of Doom, Orthros. Let's do it. Come on, buddy. Orthros. There's two of them. Counts as two enemies. Examine both heads. One's gonna be weak to fire, one's gonna be weak to ice, isn't it? We gotta take down both. The question is, how painful is it? I'm gonna default first, get a read on what it can do. 5,000 HP. That's less than a dragon. Though there's two of them. Weak to water. Beast. Lazar. Yeah! Oh, Jackie! Icy fangs! Come on, buddy. Yeah, both got 5,000 HP. I wouldn't even be that surprised if they can somehow heal each other either. Let's go for the ice head first. Lazar. Icy fangs. Yeah. We need to take out one head fast. Having to deal with both is pain. I can't afford to deal with both of them. Heal up on you a bunch. Fire. Let's take out that ice head first. I don't want to risk anything that can inflict some kind of ailment that can freeze me. I'd rather deal with an ailment that can and deal damage over time. Nope. Fire! Ah, much better. Keep trying to steal. I need to keep healing. Nothing. Heal up. Fire. Hellfire. Okay, that hurts. Come on. Bomb arm? Whew. Rejuvenation. I'm a bit worried it's going to be one of those enemies where if you take down one head, it can heal the other. And I don't want to risk that. I want... If I have... this might hurt for a... I can't take chances. Come on. Rejuvenate! Heal me! Ah, blessed heal. Everyone okay? Freeze. Deep freeze. Yikes. The cold. Freeze. Freeze. Freeze for me. Bomb fragment. Good damage. Icy fangs. Just keep healing. I'm gonna yoink that.
Here I come.
Piercing bolt. Fire! That hurt. Here. Deep freeze. So cold. Arthur, go for the ice head for now. Come on. I'm taking that. Burn for me. That's the wrong move. Hot, hot. Alright, Ice Head's almost down. Well, we can't, but I don't want to risk it. Freeze. Keep the cure going. Ah. Yeah. Freeze. Yoink. All right, that's it. We're ending this here and now. Just to make sure I don't screw this up, we're using thunder damage. I'm going all in! I'll just be yoinking all this. Thunder! Down and out. Huh. Not too shabby. Mug. Not too shabby indeed.
It's over. Somehow. Just how long has that thing been inside the crystal?
It didn't seem like it was there when we were here earlier.
The details can wait. First comes the rite of awakening.
I'll second that. I'm in no state to deal with any of that beast's friends right now.
Hurry, Agnes! You need to get ready!
Right.
Get the winds blowing again.
I'm ready, Aerie.
Then let's review how the rite works one last time.
I'm to focus my prayers on the crystal, yes?
Right. That will naturally align your breathing with the crystal's rhythm. Your life force will stir it awake. That will return the crystal to its normal state. But you mustn't stop there. Keep praying. If you excite the crystal to just short of the breaking point, then release that energy all at once, its effects will spread far and wide. There are a few important things to remember, though.
This is complicated.
First, you are not to stop until I say. The flow of energy into the crystal could reverse. At its worst, that could be fatal.
What do you mean by fatal?
Second, once I give the signal, you have to stop immediately. Any further, and this time, it'll be the crystal that breaks.
Great.
I understand.
Last, everyone needs to keep their distance and stay absolutely silent.
Adia, help me hold Ring a Bell down and cover his mouth.
The rite places a huge burden on the Vestal, physically and mentally. But even if she seems to be in pain, you can't come near her or the crystal, no matter what.
What do you mean a huge burden? Is there any danger to Agnes?
Aerie.
There's nothing to worry about. I'll be right here watching to make sure of that. Now, everyone but Agnes step back. All ready to begin?
Ready.
Oh. Stay strong.
Aerie! Is it done? Not yet! Just a little longer!
Push through!
More! Keep going!
Ah! Yes! Bring the wind!
Still not enough! You can do this!
More wind!
Stop! That's it!
The wind crystal awakened. You alright?
Did it work?
The Rite of Awakening was a great success!
Woo!
You were amazing, Agnes! I never dreamed it'd go this well!
Oh, good. Now the wind should return.
That was supposed to happen then? My heart nearly stopped. I thought something had gone wrong and the whole thing was exploding.
I thought so too, to be
I'll bet
honest.
they saw that flash from Anshine.
That light. I feel as if I've seen that light before.
Oh,
Your
really?
memories returned?
No, just I can't see it clearly. But I remember a hand reaching out through the light. A woman's hand.
There he goes again.
No, hang on. I
Are you
don't know if
alright,
that's his
Agnes?
usual antics.
Anything we can do?
I'm fine. Thank you.
Oh, look! One of the gems on my brooch is shining!
Wait, what? Oh! It's that thing we see in the menu. What is
That's
that?
proof of the wind crystal's release!
Then the entire brooch will look like that? Once we've finished with all 4 crystals?
That's right! Only 3 to go!
3 more
All right.
times.
Well, for now, let's head back to town. The wind should be returning, right?
At least it'll help Anshine, right? They won't have to force people. Your support ability cost limit has increased by 1. Okay. Altar of Wind. Proof, not promises.
The wind ought to now return.
I'm sure the people of Anshine will be happy.
Yes, with the wind return, the kingdom can go back to its former peaceful ways.
Let's hurry back and report. I want to see that lousy king squirm. I'm still mad at what he did to you before, Agnes. Mark my word, he's black as tar. You agree with me, don't you? You have to.
Not all of us are so set on seeing the world in terms of black and white, Adia. Our task was to awaken the wind crystal, and so we have. It has nothing to do with making anyone squirm.
Just watch, though. I bet he'll try to make everyone work just as hard, even with the wind back.
What? But that's not...
Still, isn't it better if we head him off before he gets the chance?
Head him off how?
Step 1 is making it darn clear that it was Agnes that brought the wind back.
How do we do that? Talk is cheap. We can show them proof. You mean the necklace? Well, on the bright side, we have Wind's return. Oop, I got an update. Tengu sneeze. It only gets worse for me, Emily. That was a fun fight against Orthos, though. I have a feeling that the king's not going to be so happy, though. Again, I still don't know what the deal with the king is. I don't know if he's maybe being, like, blackmailed or something. He's been corrupted, or maybe he's only just showing his true colors about being bad, but... something doesn't seem right about him. That's the only guarantee I have, that something about them seems wrong. And it's about time we get to the center of why that seems to be.
Do the streets seem noisy to anyone else?
Ah, over there. It's the Weasel King.
So what tale's he spinning now?
Hearken to me, my children. After abandoning our kingdom to its fate, the Vestal then
Oh, of
came
course, that's what he's
slinking back to these borders to beg my forgiveness. And forgive her I did, for I saw naught to be gained from excoriating a girl for her egregious failure.
Oh, shut up.
My clemency was met with willful pride. She promised to return the wind to motion single-handedly. Yet, what has come of it? Nothing. will save the southern sky set ablaze with a malefic light.
Sir, the wind's
vessel
blowing.
failed to restore the wind, and brought still greater calamity upon our heads. As proof, look no further than the stagnant air around you. I can but blame my own wishful ignorance for this latest turn of events. I ought never have entrusted this matter to a relic of a bygone era. The crystal orthodoxy is a dream of the past, the Vestal obsolete. Her inability to ensure the crystal's function is manifest. Join me, my people! Let us rely upon the Vestal no longer! It is our own efforts that will see this kingdom saved. The labor service is your sacred duty, your pride as citizens. All who work beyond 20 hours a day will receive a royal commendation. And in the wake of this tribulation, Ansheim will emerge a new land. Our new history begins now.
Wait!
Stop.
What? The Vestal?
I've had enough.
Worry no longer, people of Ansheim. I have just awakened the Crystal of Wind!
Lying witch! Then why does the air remain still?
It's true. There's no wind.
Why?
The Grand Mill isn't turning! Don't be afraid. The footsteps you've carved will be a guide to these people, Agnes. They just need a light to show the way.
You got this.
A spark of hope. Please, give me the courage. I ask that you listen. The winds that washed over this land without end for so long stopped. A vast darkness split the earth in the kingdom of Caldisla. An entire village was devoured. The seas fester. Fish wash up upon our shores, twisted and lifeless. Even ships are unsafe from this corrosion. All the world's people, all life is crying out in pain. Your suffering is mirrored in every corner of existence. I was dispatched by His Majesty to leave these borders and survey the damage firsthand. My conclusion is absolutely certain. The four crystals have been clouded over with a powerful darkness. On my return, I found the Crystal of Wind in the clutches of a terrible monster. Its influence had sealed away the crystal's light entirely.
Ha! You reward our patience with fabrications and fantasy. Utterly ridiculous.
This is no fantasy! The beast fell before me and my companions! I present this to you as proof!
Those chains! The chains that circled the beast Orthros!
Aha!
The Tempest Braid? That can't... It's only a legend. A story from the old crystalist scriptures.
We'll tell to this thing's existence.
But here they are. The Vestals brought us Tempest Braid. Then
Orthros was no legend, and the Vestals slain it!
Preposterous! The chains are fake! Like your ridiculous story. There's still no wind.
Curious.
The wind is coming! 2,000 years the Vestals have prayed! Their lives have been the crystal's nourishment! And now they feed the wind!
It's blowing.
she's right. The wind.
The wind has returned!
The winds blow!
The winds are back!
The Grand Mill, it's turning!
The Vestal's done it!
She saved us all.
I've reached them.
Of course you did. And they love you for it. They found new hope in your words.
You were amazing, Agnes. And Vestals are a force for good. That speech struck any doubt from my mind.
Naturally. I knew it from the moment I first saw you.
They're all calling out to you. Go on and answer them.
I don't...
You're a savior to the kingdom, Lady Vestal! A savior to all of us!
And at such a young age, the Vestals are a blessing upon this world!
Forgive us for failing to aid you when the wind stopped. We were lost!
Please, continue to guide the winds and this nation's people. Lead and we will follow. I thank you all, but I fear I cannot stay. The shadow of danger has been driven from Anchime, but darkness persists elsewhere in the world.
We gotta save the other crystal still.
I must join with the other Vestals and see that all mankind is ransomed from this terrible threat. That is my duty as a Vestal of the Crystals. It pains me to leave your side again so soon. I ask your patience and your forgiveness.
She grieves not just for Anchime's pain, but that of all the world.
We thought only of our own misfortunes, but the Vestal...
Lady Vestal! Know that you go with all our prayers.
Yippee!
Please help them. Help the others as you've helped us.
Be strong, Lady Vestal!
I thank you. Your faith moves me beyond words. I shall see this task complete and then return to you. I swear.
What perverse farce is this? This cannot be so! I shall not be undone by a child!
You.
I am king! King! And a king does not forget his enemies! Ah!
The wind returns. Yes, the wind is back. Just look at the sky. The clouds are practically racing along.
That breeze feels incredible. Doubly so after a job well done.
All of Anchime's people were so thankful. One girl said that thanks to the wind, her father is able to come home again.
I heard we can all eat as a family again.
Or now we can fly kites. You should have seen the kids' grins. Oh, the skirts ruffling in the breeze make me feel alive.
Gee, I wonder who said that.
In any case, we got the wind at our back now. The king's gone. I fear His Majesty remains firmly ensconced within. His Majesty is unwell. There will be no audiences granted today. I haven't seen His Majesty since the Lady Vestal's speech, I suppose. I wonder why not. The wind return. He's evidently very unhappy about the wind's return. Was he hoping to have the winds stay gone so that he could keep his control? But now that the winds are back, he can't keep it anymore. Let me buy these first. Thank you, sir. Series off limits, return! All work I see. I do worry for this place because of the king, though. Oh?
Departing already, Lady Vestal? Forgive me. I am Prime Minister Dominus Harina. Your words to the people shook me to my core. Between you and me, I suspect they rattled the king's cage as well. He looked positively deflated. Small wonder. Having his little speech so thoroughly derailed must have been a blow to his royal ego. It will recover, though. It always does. Meanwhile, where will you go from here?
We have to help out with the other crystals, and I feel like the one of most importance to fix up right now would be the water crystal. Making the oceans easier to travel would be a huge boon.
To Florum, land of radiant flowers, and the water crystal.
As I thought.
I see. But how will you manage the journey with seas unnavigable? The inner sea was spared by some merciful stroke of fate, but no port or sandy shore exists on the Florum side.
That's unfortunate.
You might travel by land, but the forests along the way are suffused with a noxious fog. The
Damn.
path is most dangerous.
Is there any way of getting around it?
Seems we're blocked on all sides. Any ideas?
No. But the sage of the Yuliana Woods may know some way.
Then it's to the airship and to Juliana and beyond. Say the word, Agnes, and I shall lend wings to your every whim.
Just to Yuliana, please.
Yeah, about to say, let's just go to Ilyana. Oh, party chat. The Minister's generosity. Leave it to the Prime Minister. He thought of everything.
What do you give us? It's a piece of paper. Great.
Don't be silly, my angel. This is a bill of goods. They'll be sent to the ship later. First off, there's the food. He's arranged for bread, cured meat, salted grass beans, fruit celery, green turnips, 2 barrels of pickled pink eggplant, clock tower brand Firaga sauce, then a barrel of Anchime's most tooth-rotting desserts. They do like their sugar. There's at least 2 weeks' provisions here. Past food, there's... berthing permission for the echelon. That'll come in handy. We can take on water, oil, even ammunition. Truly, the man is a bureaucratic wizard.
Sounds like we'll have a little party waiting for us at the ship.
A party? We must make for Florm as soon as humanly possible.
Well, as soon as possible is at least a half a day from now, given the time to load all this. Right, I think we've all at least earned... We've all at least earned that much of a rest. Let's enjoy it while we can. Wait, that's different. There's a sub-scenario. I assume the king. Teleport stone. Oh, wait a minute. I might have an idea of what it's talking about. Hang on. We might have this episode go on a little longer and make up for last time being a little shorter, I think. Was last time shorter? I don't remember, actually. But I have an idea of what the game's saying for a sub-scenario here. I faintly remember the details, but I need it to become nighttime right now. Can I just sit here and wait for the day to change to night? Or do I have to actually move around for that to happen? Wait, no, I think I'm good. Look at the shadow. The shadow's turning. I think that means the day is also changing. I'm going to wait for it to become nighttime, and then enter the place. Do-de-do-de-do-de-do-de-do. Dynamic shadows working overtime to be able to give me accurate shadow portrayals. Okay. I'm gonna save here just in case. I'm waiting for it to specifically be nighttime. There we go. I'm going back in now. Aha! I thought so. I thought so. What is this? Hello there.
Hey, it all
seems this is the spot mentioned in that memo we found.
Yep. We have a dungeon. Grand Millworks. Think we can find that bodyguard in here? Level 13 to 20. Jeez, oh, geez, that's wild range. One of the shops is completed. Let's put one person there. What's currently got the most amount of time? It's like a 5-hour one, so we'll do this one. That'll do. Psych up. Ow. Ow! That is not what I wanted. Oops. That didn't even give a whole lot, considering they were strong enemies, comparatively to everything else. Tell you what. Let's get out of here first. And let's go save the game, and let's go ahead and end it here for today. We'll do that dungeon, or at least the boss fight, next time. I'll probably explore through the dungeon. If any cutscenes happen, I'll stop exploring through the dungeon and go back through a save. But I'm probably just going to explore through it, get the chest, and get to the boss fight area. But again, if any cutscenes play, I'll reset save to go back to those. But yeah. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you all later. Peace.